Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video with Coach Evan. Today we're going to be focusing on football and we're going to be running our basic I formation. And I wanted to do this video to kind of show you where positions actually are on a field and on a play diagram. Because I know we've already done our positions. If you haven't checked out that video, it's probably the first video you should check out for football to show you offensive and defensive formations. That's two separate videos, one for offense, one for defense. But once you've gotten this, then we can go to this step. It's showing you how a play is actually shown on a piece of paper, or in this case, the whiteboard. So as I said before, I'm sorry I just tripped on my charger here. Very makeshift studio here at UW Parkside in beautiful Kenosha, Wisconsin. We're running an I formation. That's what we're doing today. It's called the I formation because you have a straight I with our running backs. That's why it's called an I formation. So let's just go through the basics of the formation, and then I'll diagram just a very basic play to show you how actively things are, or show how things get active and do things from there. So we need to have 11 players on the field, and we need to have 7 players on the line of scrimmage. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on our line of scrimmage. And remember, the line of scrimmage is that imaginary line that goes all the way across the field and across the entire world. And if you cross that line on offense before the play starts, you're offsides, and that is a penalty. We also need to have 7, otherwise if we only have 6 or so, it's an illegal formation penalty. So we always have to have 7. We have our 7. And then we go 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now I highlighted the Z over here last because, as you can see, he's a step back from the rest of the line of scrimmage, because he would be our 8th player and that would be illegal. So we have our Z off of the line of scrimmage. But this is the basic I formation. I like the I formation as a teaching tool because it's extremely simple. It's very basic. There's so many programs at high school, college, and football level that all run something out of the I formation. If you're a coach and you don't have I formation in your playbook, you're either super crazy or you're probably not so knowledgeable. So always watch out for that if you're learning the game. But I formation is the very basic you can do, and it's versatile. You can run out of it very successfully, but you can also pass out of it very successfully. So let's run what is a very, very basic play out of I formation. Now I'm going to diagram a passing play more so than a running play. But we'll start with the offensive line. So the offensive line in diagrams, it's extremely boring if it's a pass block. It looks just like this. It looks like little T's coming off of each position. Some people just do this, especially I do this myself. And I'm sorry that it's cutting in right through the glare. Some people might just do this and put a straight block all the way across, just to say, hey, you're pass blocking. What happens is, on a run block, because the ball goes to the running back right away, you're not gaining an unfair advantage by going downfield. So these guys will all go downfield in some capacity. They don't have to be within 1 yard of the line of scrimmage. Whereas in a pass block, an offensive lineman, or for that matter, any position, can only block within 1 yard forward from the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, that's a legal procedure. We can't be doing that, or an illegal downfield block. And that's not fair, because what happens is, if you had all 5 of your big offensive linemen just blocking downfield, the quarterback could do whatever they wanted forever. So it kind of evens the game out. But this is what it looks like to pass block. It's a little small T, or if you're a coach like me, you just cross a giant line and put the little stems off of it. But that's pass blocking. So then we're going to have this. I'm going to run one of my favorite plays. It's been run by so many teams in the West Coast offense, made famous by Bill Walsh and the San Francisco 49ers of the 80s. And what I'm going to call this play now is I formation double slant. And I'm going to call that because, as we've seen in our route tree, our X receiver is going to run a slant route, and our Z receiver, and I'm sorry I keep turning my back to you guys, is going to run a slant route. Therefore, I'm calling it double slant because we have one slant, two slant, double slant. Now there's a million different ways to name a play. There's a lot of numbering systems. I'm a fan of numbering systems because I think it helps people learn very quickly. But I'm just calling it double slant for the sake of the play and the sake of quickness. So then let's put our tight end, let's say our tight end stays into block. Let's say he pass blocks. He's going to give us that extra help. Therefore, we have these two guys to do something else with. So let's do versatility across the board. So we have these guys going downfield with our slants. Those are the guys that we're going to target first. Now, most of the time, you have a right-handed quarterback. So your first read, or your first option to look at, is going to be your Z receiver. Your Z receiver is on your right side. It's natural. You turn towards him, you're going to look towards him. And I'm going to cut across the field real quick, sorry. But that'd be your first one. Your second one, because you want to get as much yardage as you can on each play, unless the play is designed to go somewhere else, is going to be your X. Then we have these two guys. We don't know what we're going to do yet. Let's do this. As we know from our route tree video, we have a halfback here. Let's do a flare. And then let's do a fullback doing a flare to the other side. That way, we have versatility on this play. This is a really nice play to run because you have your extra protection from the tight end, and then you have your number one route going downfield on the right, and that's your Z receiver. Then on the left, you have your X. And then if that doesn't work out, you have two emergency options. Your halfback on the flare route to the right, and your fullback to the flare right, to the flare route on the left. That way you have versatility everywhere. It's a great attacking plan. And the quarterback has multiple options and doesn't just have to tuck the ball away and run or take a sack. It's a really nice play to run. So that's what we're going to call I formation, double slant for the sake of this play. But that's how the I formation is basically run. It looks just like this, and then you add the arrows and the blocking from there. So play construction is very easy, and it's always fun to use I formation because it's versatile and it's easy to learn. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for joining me once again. If you're still starving for more content, check out some of my other videos, or go to coachevandavies.com. There you'll find my blog, links to my Instagram account, and all of my practice plans where you can see anything that your class, or if you want to teach a class of your own, use the information I have for you. I want to make this world a better place for all of our athletes, not just my own. Thank you so much for going there and supporting the YouTube channel and supporting the website. As always, I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.